The amount of list I swear past 2 days this one list just jumped in. It's probably because of the mistake that I couldn't just want to put it in for making times.
Yeah. Awesome.
But it's not a list, it's also the
Yeah, the weather change is not very nice.
So
Hello. Hello. Oh, itchy. I'm tired. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm tired. I've been up since early this morning. I'm wanting to go back to bed. I don't know how long the stream is gonna be because I'm tired. Thank you for the star.
Checking. We're all just guessing. Majority of all the guessing is the same word. They all guess spiders, so they can comments.
Word was ladder?
All we had was a D and a space ER. So they should have figured it out that there was something in between it and not DER because those weren't together.
Everyone kind of just missed that other blank there.
All dyslexic blinded a little. It's okay.
I thought we already knew that. That's how we all became friends.
We all have fun. Without that, we wouldn't have all the
Hi, George. How are you doing? I know we are. We grew up in the generation of fucking 9 plus 10 equals 21. It does not. That's the generation we grew up with. I'm very tired. I've been up since very early this morning. I'll be yawning a lot throughout the stream, and I'm sorry. What are you wearing?
Real nice IQ on getting kicked. My game breaks and sticking purgatory.
Haunted! Hello, hello! Hello, Rob! Sorry. Someone reported my Snap account. They reported it twice. One at 9:30 this morning and then at 12:30. For online commercial says transactions. Which I literally don't do that shit on Snapchat.
I don't do that here.
I don't do that here. Go to my other sites. There's other places for that.
So
Go other places.
so
How I have 2 violations and apparently the content got removed. What the fuck do you mean? I didn't do anything. Hello, hello. Yes, totally, Hunt. I'm so confused because, like, nothing got removed. Now I have 2 violations on my account. Yeah, someone reported my Snap fucking twice this morning.
same person. 3% success rate. That's basically underrated.
That's how you do it. Oh, jeez. I am indeed, yes. You slept? Well, that's good. Hello. No, I don't want to say anything. Ooh, that's exciting. .4'8". No, I know it's taken down. You want to know what was taken down? YouTube. Yeah, that's what got reported for that. Me posting and promoting my YouTube lives. That's what got taken down. That's what got reported. It's fucking YouTube. You really think I'm gonna be doing that shit on fucking YouTube? Not like I'm promoting those sites. I'm not. Jesus Christ. I can't spell properly. Mm-hmm. Not for real. At least the new hires know what 8+7 is. Thank God. Thank God. The business would be ruined if the new hires didn't know what 8+7 equaled. I don't know how the business was still standing and running with the people that, like, your ex-boss had hired. Crazy to me. She's like someone you can be someone better. And I think we should get together now. Yeah. It's okay, 'cause I can do it better. There's nothing but no way, no way. No way. Hello. I don't want to make you. Don't want to. You're getting a belly piercing in January? Ooh, exciting. Very exciting. I like my belly button piercing. Got hair everywhere. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of like that. I forgot to ask them what 8 times 7 is. Okay, Rob, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Not that good at multiplication. I'm not!
What's this have to be? See, I don't know because I remember that.
I do not.
So, 56. Because that's what my brain says. I could have the completely wrong number that I memorized, but that's what I memorized.
Asks them math question, they give you answer, you.
Calculator. Wow.
Yeah, it is the answer. I would do that exact same thing, honestly.
Oh, my goodness. It's difficult. So,
Okay.
I sent too many packets at this point. I didn't keep me and I got to the bottom. It's so much coins. I don't know what to say.
Excuse me. Die. Style, the first type of food. This has to go. No, that's not good. You don't get me too much. You know it's you. Cause I I do have music playing. It's just quiet so I don't get copyright strikes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Okay, Rob. I won't give up now, now, now. When we love you, when we love you. I know this song's not copyrighted, as it's on like every single non-copyright playlist. But I will have to turn it down, so I have to keep an eye on my song. This song can at least play a little bit louder. I don't know how well you can hear it because I'm pretty sure I have voice isolation on. Really? That's so cool. When's your guys' birthday? August 26th. Nice. And you're the 27th of August? Nice. I'm in October. I'm October 9th. Crack. My sister's in September. Actually, both of my sisters are in September. One is September 9th. The other is September 11th. I am October 9th. My one sister is kind of funny though. She's born on the 9th. September is the 9th month. She's born 2009. So, 999.
She's definitely.
Well, that's my brother. If only he was born in 2006 instead of 2007. Yep. I'm 23. Well, will be 23. October 9th, 2003 is my birthday. Thank you. Grapefruit and blossom. What? I like it. It's the lavender edition. Or at least one of the lavender editions. I don't know if there's multiple, but it's good. Hello, hello. You won't. Yes, it's Monday. I got cheese nuts. I came up with the cheese nuts. No. Couldn't get the fucking whatever the fuck this thing's called. Couldn't get it off. Don't judge me. I'll remember the name of it soon. A brush clip? Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called. Nearly, that's so mean. Well, I don't think you're old. Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. I've been up since like 4:30 this morning. Don't judge me. It is 3:30 right now. PM. So, if I want to eat cheese bread, I'm gonna eat cheese bread.
I don't hear that. What if I had to?
9:05 wasn't that bad.
So what it is.
That I have for breakfast.
Yes, that's the point. It's a wonderful breakfast. Oh, necessary. It's just
Yeah.
pay off.
Sugar.
There's lots of it.
Mm-hmm. You wake up for work at 1 a.m. my time? Jesus! That's when I was going to bed. That's a very specific time. It's 3:35. Yeah. At 3 a.m. Eastern time. So you're 2 hours ahead of me? Yeah. I think Central's just an hour. Pretty sure Central Time's only an hour difference. Like it's an hour ahead of me. If I'm correct. And then I think it's Pacific Time is an hour behind me. Because I'm Mountain Time. Do you want the bread? No, it's my bread. No, my bread. Mine. No, I don't have to share with the class. This is not school. No. Fuck the class. Fuck the class.
Because I would do that. I would bring things just for myself, and you know what I do? I bring it out at recess, and I eat it in front of all my friends. Because I'm not in class, right? So it's not.
Mine. I don't want to share with the class.
That's what I'm gonna read all myself.
Mm-hmm. Now you need your own cheese bread. You're gonna go get your own better cheese bread. The breadiest of cheese bread. Okay, you go do that. Claire. Now your stomach hurts and you're hungry? Well, go get some cheese bread. We're talking about cheese bread right now. Go get cheese bread. Cheese bread. More like cheese sticks, but it's cheese stick. That's what the bag says. It says T-cheese stick. I'm gonna roll off the table.
Compact.
You want garlic bread? Garlic bread's good. No, you want cheese bread? Big old cheese stick. Yeah, it is a cheese stick. That's what the bag says. Specifically, the bag says T-cheese stick. Why it has a T and a dash, I don't fucking know. They could have just put cheese stick. Nah. T-cheese stick. That's what they're called. They're from Co-op. And not even like the Co-op gas or the Co-op like store. They're from the Co-op gas station. White Red Bull is better? No. You're gonna make Rob's homemade pizza? You're gonna make me want pizza. Jerk. Mean. Cause now I want pizza. How dare you? Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza bites? Oh, like the pizza cheese buns?
Well, it's not the same sort.
Yeah, no, the cheese buns, but like pizza. Yeah.
Those-
Rob's gonna make me more pizza. Where are we getting pizza from? I don't know. You think you're under a tornado watch? Well, what? Why don't you look at your? I was gonna say, why don't you look at your weather app? It will tell you. Did you guys see the crazy hail that we got the other day? That was intense. But we're okay. It didn't last for very long. That storm was like a 10-minute storm. And then it was all nice and sunny after. So it was okay. And then yesterday we had more warnings and everything. Little bit of a storm, not that bad. And today it's just nice. No precipitation in the sky. Oh, there's a little bit, but not very much. Yeah, it was intense. I think the heat wave is heading our way now. Because, no, we haven't gotten a heat wave yet. Like, we've gotten little ones in different parts of Alberta, but they didn't last for very long. They lasted for like a day, and then we got rain and thunderstorms. But today and tomorrow is going to be nice, and then we get rain for the rest of the week. And then next week is going to be like really, really nice. And I think next week is when we get our heat warning because the temperature is going to be like 28, 29 degrees Celsius, which is really, really hot. Thank you for the gift. We're getting like 37 humid index. 45? No. Ugh, gross. That's just gross. Cinnamon bites? You're getting cinnamon bites? So where should I get pizza from? If I get Domino's, I can get the cinnamon bites. Oh, I only want cinnamon bites. Papa John's. Papa John's isn't the worst pizza. Thank you for the gift. Pizza Hut. You guys are just naming pizza places. It's not helpful. I don't think we have that here. Pizza's pizza no matter where you get it from. Hmm?
That's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not really.
Some pizza's vastly different than what you think of.
Yeah. I don't know. I only have like a very select few places that I get pizza from. And it consists of Domino's, Pizza 73, Pizza Hut, CPU, and Papa John's. Those are like the 5 places that I will get pizza from. I don't know why, but it's just those are the 5 places that I can get pizza from. Most of the time, it's Domino's. Little Caesars also isn't the worst, but it's not like my favorite pizza place. Little Caesars is good if you just want to go and get like ready cheese, pepperoni, Hawaiian pizza without having to wait. Roar! Domino's is the best, you think? Domino's is pretty good. It was like one of my top favorites. You're gonna toke with me? Okay. Little Caesars is for the munchies, not dinner. Yeah, for real. It's just like quick and easy, ready.
Streaming one of small pizza.
Mhm. I don't think we have either of those here either.
So if you're in the States and you're saying something that's in the States, you probably don't have it.
You make your own pizza at home. See, my kitchen's not clean enough to make my own pizza at home. And I don't have the ingredients to make my own pizza at home. I also have cats that will get onto the counter and they will try and fucking be little bakers, specifically Ham. We don't need Ham going and being a little baker. We don't need him to knead the dough for us. Where I'm not making biscuits here. You're gonna compare your pizza to Domino's? Homemade pizza is always gonna be better than anywhere else. That's personal opinion, though. Homemade pizza will always be better than pizza you can get at any pizza place or frozen.
Honestly, you could just make it like simple pizzas.
Mhm.
Simple.
I remember making little like um they were just like little pizzas on tortilla chips. I get like the pizza sauce and put it all over my tortillas and then sprinkle cheese all over them. Heat it up in the microwave for like 15 seconds and then just kind of snack on them. And they'd be just like a bunch of mini little pizzas. It was quick and easy, yummy, good little snack. Cheerios. No, why share pizza? It's your pizza. Sometimes, if I'm not in pain, which I've been having some bad flare ups recently. Tried to have a nice, warm, calming shower this morning. That didn't go very well. As halfway through the shower, I started having really bad chest pains. My chest started cramping. I had to step out of the shower. Same thing happened before I went to bed last night. My chest started cramping really, really bad. I just kind of sat here on the floor, dealt with it, and then went to bed. Not too sure what it is. I haven't gone to the doctor to get checked. I don't really want to go to the doctor to get checked. I have an idea of what it is, why it's happening. Because it only gets really, really bad and happens when my menstrual's coming up. And I am diagnosed with endometriosis. So if I'm cramping in my diaphragm around my menstrual, not the best signs. See, I don't want to be diagnosed with diaphragmatic endometriosis or thoracic endometriosis. I'm good. I'm really good with that not happening. Because I got my surgery to get diagnosed almost 3 years ago. And I was stage 1 endo. As I didn't have very many lesions and it didn't spread very far. So if I go to the hospital and find out that it has spread, I'm not just stage 1 anymore. And if it has already, and if it's spread already that far in just 3 years, how much farther is it going to spread? So I don't really want to go get diagnosed and told that that's what I have. I guess you can say it's a fear. Yeah. My shoulder and my back been really bad today. It's been like that, like right here to like the middle of my back, or like the middle of my shoulder blades to like mid back. That's all been in pain. So, yeah. My medication doesn't help. I am on Tremacet and naproxen. If you don't believe me, I could show you the bottles, but you won't even be able to see what the drug is, as I've had those bottles for so long that it's just kind of like wiped off all that information. Nope, it's not working for me either. Neither of them are working for me, and I keep explaining this to my doctor and just telling my doctor that these medications are not minimizing my pain, they're not making it manageable. It is hard to live a day to day life because those medications aren't helping. And they just keep telling me that they should. They should. They should. It's cool. It's fantastic that they should be helping. They're not. No, they really don't care. Yeah, they want to send me to physio. And I'm just like, I don't want to pay for it. No. So I've been doing at home physio, at home pelvic therapy, like pelvic floor therapy. It's kind of been helping, but not very much. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, see, my doctor doesn't give me anything to try. No. I was given those medications almost 3 years ago, and they have not upped the dose. They have not changed the medications. But my pain keeps getting worse. And it keeps spreading all over my body. They just don't care. It's also not much helping as there's not much research done Not people don't know much about the condition. Like when you search up the treatment for it, it says there is no treatment. When you go to doctors, they tell you there is no treatment because there is no treatment. There is only ways to help make life a little more livable. When it's hard, if they're not listening to me, when I tell them that my life is non livable, I have endometriosis. Like, the only treatment is to help manage your pain and make it manageable, and make it so you can live a daily, normal life. Okay, then do that. Why is it when every time I come to you and I tell you that I've tried it, it's not working, you tell me to continue trying it? It should work. It will work. It's not. Endo is one of those conditions that not everyone is cured from just birth control. Birth control won't cure everything. It won't fix all the symptoms. It won't minimize the pain. It won't do any of that. It might for some people, but others it doesn't. I am the others. But all they keep trying to force down my fucking throat is birth control. Birth control. Birth control. Try birth control. It'll help you. Try birth control. Try this birth control. Try this birth control. We're gonna try and force you to take a $300 birth control that we have to surgically put inside you. No, I don't want it. I was already on the NuvaRing. The NuvaRing has the exact same hormones as the IUD. Because they're both man-made. So they both have man-made hormones in them. The exact same hormones. They also are put in the exact same spot. So, if I started having bad side effects with the NuvaRing, why the hell would I want to put a fucking IUD in me? Why would I want to spend the $300 to have that thing inside of me? To most likely get the exact same symptoms I was dealing with the NuvaRing. And then I have to go into the hospital to go and ask them to remove it. Not even ask them, tell them to remove it. Forcefully beg them to remove it. Not happening. And I've told them, no, I don't want to go on any more birth control. There is other hormonal therapies that I can do. Yeah, it's shitty that it has to come down to hormone blockers. But that's the other hormonal therapy that I can do. That's not fucking birth control. I had laparoscopic surgery and that's how I was diagnosed. They removed what they could. But my pain's just been getting worse ever since I had my surgery. My gyno is utterly confused because that surgery should have made my pain at least a little more manageable, not increase it and make it worse. On top of the fact that the pain has now not just pelvic, but it has gone down my legs, up my back, down my arms, and it's now in my chest. A year and a half ago, well, actually 2 years ago. 2 years ago was when my leg pain started, and it was brutal, brutal cramping pain. It felt like I had done like 100,000 squats, but I didn't. I literally just woke up and got out of bed. But my legs hurt so bad. I couldn't stand. I couldn't sit. It just hurt to do everything. That started 2 years ago. And then just at the end of last year, I started dealing with the chest pain. Chest pain got worse this year. That's not good. No, for real. Like, why go into a profession that's to help people if you're not gonna help those people? And if you don't know fucking how to help that person, say so. Don't just keep being like, well, the stuff that we gave you should help you. It should be helping you. It should be helping you. If I'm coming and telling you it's not fucking helping, it's not fucking helping. Jeez. No, no, you don't. I don't know where George went. He might have gone back to work. I don't know if he was still working or not. Oh, no, he's still here. Haven't seen you chat for a bit, so we didn't know if you were still here. Oh. Yes, hopefully. You've been listening to my story. So what about this pizza? Yes. Where are we getting pizza from? Thank you. That's the main thing they test me for is iron deficiency. And that's what I have. At least that's what they claim I have. Not really keeping in mind that every time I went to go get a blood test done, I was on my menstrual. So I was actively bleeding at the time of getting a blood test done. Therefore, I was actively losing iron while getting tested for my iron. My gyno, or not even my gyno, my doctor just kind of blamed it on me being tiny. Like, the whole reason I'm iron deficient is because I'm tiny. When the actual reason I'm iron deficient is because of my endo. If, they'd put, the doctor would be smart enough to put two and two together. As endometriosis is the endometrial lining growing on the outside of the uterus, and in other places it doesn't belong. This endometrial tissue is the same tissue that you shed every single month when you have your period. So that tissue that's going on the outside and in other places, when I get my menstrual, it starts bleeding. Which is why I lose so much fucking blood and iron during my period. It's because I'm not only actively bleeding out of my uterus, but around the whole uterus, my ovaries, other things down there are also actively bleeding because of the adhesions. So, yeah, no, you are too young to be diagnosed with it. I didn't get diagnosed with it until 3 years ago, which is when I was 20, which even then is still too early to technically diagnose you with the condition. I was only able to get diagnosed as early as I was, as I'm pretty sure getting the COVID vaccine ended up speeding up my endo because it fueled my estrogen, and endo is fueled by estrogen.
It's also diagnosed because of, an actual laparoscopic exam that has seen it. It doesn't matter how
But
old you are.
I was gonna say, it was also the fact that, but the only reason I got that laparoscopic exam is because when I had my pelvic exam, they felt
adhesions.
they had felt it was swollen, not adhesion.
Ah.
It felt swollen.
I knew they felt something.
And then I got ultrasound, like an internal ultrasound, and they found a polyp. And it was a decently big polyp. So they went in for the laparoscopic surgery to go and remove the polyp and also check to see if I had any endo. They didn't find the polyp because that just went away, but they ended up finding endo. And that is the whole reason I got diagnosed with the condition, is they found a polyp. And I was already suspected of it. But me being suspected of it could have been something completely else. Like, it could have been my pelvic being inflamed because of the polyp. So I got the ultrasound done, which, polyp. And then got surgery, which fully diagnosed me with the condition. But without that polyp, I wouldn't have had that laparoscopic surgery done, and I probably wouldn't have been fully diagnosed with the condition.
That's why we're saying it's due to that. Due to the fact of anybody can technically get diagnosed with it at any age if you can see it in a surgery and they catch it. Because then there's no doubt about it. I literally can see it.
And it's the fact of when they did the laparoscopy, they can see it, but they had to go and test it to confirm that it was endo. They had to do a biopsy of those tissues after removing it. Yeah, no, I had an internal ultrasound, which goes and looks at everything inside and gets all angles inside. Whereas the external ultrasound, which is just over this area, doesn't see fully everything in there.
It'll be a stage by stage process. You'll usually get an external, they'll see something that's a little off, they'll do an internal to see more.
I didn't even have the external. I just had they did a pap smear, which is just swabbing down there.
Because you hadn't had one in a while.
And, once you get to a certain age, you have to have them.
Every so often, it's good to have. Just make sure you
Make sure you're all clean and good. But they also did a physical exam down there. And doing the physical exam down there, it was very tender, is what he felt, and it was swollen. Which is why I ended up getting sent for the ultrasound. So they could see why it was swollen, why it was tender. You can ask specifically for a lady to do it, and it's not even the fact of them going and doing really anything. You put it in.
She's explaining.
Like, you put it in. Yes, they do. After you put it in, they do take control of it and just start literally moving it around. It can be uncomfortable at times if you're in pain at the time of getting it done. Other times, it can be kind of. Don't come at me for this. It can be kind of pleasurable, pleasurable. Yeah, no, the person doing it will even tell you that some people have, gotten off from them going and doing the internal exam. Like the internal ultrasound, some people have gotten off from the wand being in there. But it's just because it's going and pressing up against different areas to get pictures. But they don't put it in, you put it in. Because they don't want to hurt you. They'll put gel on it and everything. You'll have your legs on the table. And they'll give you the wand. They'll look away or look at the computer and you'll put it in. And then you tell them when you put it in. And they'll say, okay, I'm gonna take pictures now. You might feel a slight pressure on this side. You might feel a slight pressure there. It's a really simple process and it does not take very long. It's like a 30-minute process. It's not that bad. You'll have to get one at some point. It's how they check things down there. If they can't see a good enough exam with the one over top, they will ask you if they can do an internal one. Because they can get better pictures with the internal one. Would you rather go in an MRI machine? I wouldn't. Those things terrify me. I'm claustrophobic as fuck. So, being laid on a bed and then put into a big giant metal spinning thing that's taking pictures of me? No. It's also loud, I've been told. So, like, no. Oh shit! I forgot about that. No! Yeah, no! Yeah, Rob's had 12 of them. And he hated it. Ah! No. No. Mm-mm. Me and needles don't get along. You can't move or talk, and one time they forgot about you. At that point, I would just scream. I'm not allowed to move or talk my ass. I will scream so you get me out of there. I did. I was pissed. And they said, what's wrong? What do you mean, what's wrong? You forgot me in this thing. it's a normal thing that has to happen. It's just like men gotta get a finger up the booty hole. What do you mean you don't have to? How else do you check for your prostate cancer?
Just a finger up the ass. I didn't realize we progressed in technology a lot.
Nah. They're gonna hide out in your house so you don't have to get one. That's not good. And it probably won't be his last. I can bet you that much. Cheerios. Okay, back to the pizza debate. Where am I getting pizza from? I don't know. They probably left so many people in those fucking things. That is what I'm terrified for about going and getting one done. Is them just leaving me in there. What have you left in there? I am live again. How are you? I'd rather have an x-ray, but I don't work that way. No, see, they do MRIs for the reason of an x-ray looks at your bones. And if they need to see things other than your bones, they're gonna use an MRI. Or an ultrasound. One of those. Because if they need a full body scan, they'll use an MRI. As it's way easier to get a full body scan. It's a lot easier to get a scan of the brain specifically. It's why you have to stay still. But like all of the organs and everything, just like an ultrasound does. Unlike an ultrasound, which only gets where you're getting the picture. Pretty sure it only goes to like it goes down, but not that far. Because I've had like ultrasounds done of my chest. Yeah, but not very well. They show up, yeah, but they don't.
Most of the time that you're getting one, you're not going over a ballroom, therefore you don't see that. But if you get one like over your ribs, you just see Rudeness.
Hmm. Had to lay on your side for an hour? Jesus Christ. I couldn't stay still for the life of me. They'd hate trying to give me an MRI.
Yeah, man, we gotta see David. That's everything.
Okay, someone needs to go turn her. Rotate her. They rotate you around? No. I was joking about that. I didn't think they actually did that. I was joking. You were upside down for 15 seconds? Why the fuck did they put you upside down? The fuck are they getting an MRI of you upside down for? Must see how brain works when upside down.
It's filled with blood.
Like. What? Okay. Weird. No, they never do. I'm weird. And I'm proud. Just reminds me of the I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud from SpongeBob. Get pepperoni? But what? Hmm? What? Because it can be spicy.
Multiple times you got a pepperoni and then complained that it because it's spice. And you don't like that. Take the bite.
Mm-hmm. But pizza.
You can't get pizza. It doesn't need pepperoni. It's an other top.
But
there's lots of other toppings.
sometimes
It's gonna give it more spice.
no,
Something like
I don't want any of those. I don't want any of those substitutes.
just have regular cheese pizza that people are.
No. That's yeah, like you said, boring. No, I want pizza. I want pizza too. That's why we're currently having a debate on what pizza I should get. And from where? Mainly where? No, I don't like pineapple on pizza. That is not okay. Thank you for the chili. No, you're crazy. You are crazy. Pinnacle? Pinnacle? You mean pineapple, right? What the fuck is pinnacle? Why are you having pinnacle on it? Why are you eating it?
That's not. It's not a food.
I can't spell an entire. I can't spell ever.
It just depends on the public.
Now let's look at Domino's and see what deals Domino's has. Fucking hell, it has to download. Cause we don't get Domino's.
If you're trying to run Domino's, something goes wrong when you get mad and then ignore it for like 2 months. Tell me wrong way.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like my points that it's having an issue with, or like I literally don't know. Because every time we try and order pizza from Domino's, it never works. No, because when I want pizza, I don't get to have my fucking pizza.
And you just randomly choose if they have a picture of that guy. Which is fine.
Keep going. You remember when they dropped yours? Yeah, I remember when you told us that. Thank you for the star. Sorry, I was sitting on the ground. I was looking at pizza. What did I decide on? Pizza. Obviously. I don't know. Still looking at pizza.
She's still
Never decide anything. Can we get the baking garlic fingers? Small one?
pizza itself stays more soft, but things that even if you put it in the fridge, it will not hard stay. So, the better fresh.
Do you want a 2 liter of Coke or two 500?
That way we both got poly and we have one two because no space in the fridge for the 2 liter. There's no space in the fridge.
Yeah.
We got set up stuff with my and then we move on. Things and those two 500 mils should fit in the fridge if you need them to. So you don't finish.
I'm not getting fucking pizza. That's fucking point. Can get your fucking pizza, can't get my pizza, because whenever I try and put mine into it, the app glitches. And this store is unable to be reached. The store is open, but it's unable to be reached. But as soon as I delete my pizza, it works. It's fine. But as soon as I add it back, the store's having issues. What fucking topping? There is beef crumble, bacon crumble, cheddar, and pepperoni. Yours has bacon crumble and cheddar. So if it was the bacon crumble, then yours wouldn't be able to.
Try to remove one at a time and see which one is the issue.
No, it's just stupid.
So
Hmm?
I said, am I saying what's that? This. So yeah, it's okay to see the correct thing. People have been doing that in chat today because they'll try to send a message and they'll say their message cannot be sent. It's basically been blocked. And they have to go through word by word that they think could be an issue and say it individually to see if that's the issue. And then try combo words. Chats.
Electronics are fun sometimes.
No, electronics.
Thank you for the gift. My phone's over there now. I threw it. I didn't throw very far. Very far. Just kind of tossed it. I don't like calling places. Hmm? Thank you for the gift.
So I just put back bail on the same platform.
Cool. I'm not a meth head. That's not a bubble. That's a bomb. I don't smoke meth out of it. Smoke weed out of it. Marijuana. THC. Clearly. Bye bye, Rob. Night night. Yeah, sure you do. Have I tried the volcano? I have not. I wanted to, but I have not. Yeah. No. The dragon egg also looks really, really cool.
Apparently, you can get slash everyone. Kind of slash R.
Hmm?
One good shot. Jack being. We all better the same.
No, server, you do not have access to that command. You know, that's just what it said. That's literally just what it says. That is what it says. Look, server, you do not have access to that command because it tried to run the command.
Yes, I said I tried to do it on everyone, but I can't because I can only do it on Celestials. Your brand's own became.
Nope, nothing I do fucking fixes it. No one cares? Yeah, I don't think they get that.
Yeah, you do it in a specific area.
Hmm?
Does it give you a specific area or just those two results with regular one?
No, it just said this fucking store is not available. But it's open. The store is open, but is having issues with online ordering. Would you like to try again or call the store?
What's the name of the PT?
Hmm?
What is the name of the PT?
No, I literally just put a normal fucking pizza with cheese. Just normal cheese pizza.
Does it not like cheese?
And it's
Just Google it.
not liking. No, I don't know what its issue is. Domino's is pissing me off currently. because I enjoy it. Honestly, I have fun with it. Want to call the store? I don't like talking to people on the phone.
Here, can I get this delivered?
No.
It's all you have to say.
No, he's not. Yeah? Yeah. I'm not, I was gonna say I'm just not a fan of Papa John's. I don't. No. No. You're getting pizza? Enjoy your pizza. Papa John's is a Taco Bell. Papa John's, in my opinion, is literal cardboard. It tastes like cardboard. The texture is cardboard. That pizza is just cardboard. I, I'm sorry to those that like Papa John's, but I can't. I can't. Okay, bye, Millie. Little Caesars isn't the worst. it's not the best. It's something. If you want like quick and ready to eat pizza that's like right away, you don't gotta wait like half an hour or longer for it. That's what Little Caesars is for.
Much patient with detectors. No doubt reports of those being ordered. Which you nowhere you put it in. The rest of it's the dog. Never that on the word. Can you do that? It's
No. Continue. No. You can't tell me what I'm too young for when you are pretty stupid and you don't know my age. Hello, hello. Hi, Peter. You was awake? No, for real. Thank you. They're both sleeping. They're good. Being little shitheads this morning. Not much. What about you? No tats currently, but I plan to get some. One's a dab pen and one is a nicotine vape. No, not doing much today. It's 5:30 p.m. currently. Thank you, you guys. I'm not answering where you're from. I'm not answering how old are you because if you used your fucking eyeballs and looked, you could find those answers. Like, does no one fucking look? Does no one know how to read nowadays?
Everyone's just out. You flying back.
Oh, look, someone can read.
a rare thing.
I'd be a little nicer about it if I wasn't constantly asked. But I am constantly asked. It gets fucking annoying. Because it's in the description. It's in my bio. It's pinned comments. Like, it's literally everywhere. You guys don't need to ask that question.
Put in the band. Yes, just put in the band phrases. Then the cameras. Anyone we don't want set in jail. Put in that. I don't know before we know how to do this.
What kind of music do I listen to? Kind of everything but heavy metal. Not a heavy metal fan. No. Not many raves in Alberta. Oh, interesting. I enjoy doing this. I don't have fun. Hello, hello. Excuse me. I'm not doing this. If you ask how old I am or where I'm from, you're getting fucking removed. I'm not doing this. No, I'm tired of being asked how old I am when I've repeated myself billion fucking times. It is also in the pinned comment and my bio. You don't need to ask how old I am. You can see how old I am. You also don't need to ask where I'm from because you can also see that too. If you have fucking eyeballs and you can see. No, literally. I feel. Nah, nah.
That's so. More.
I'm getting hungry. My mouth's are all gone. So I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna take one more. No, get out and find something to eat. Yeah. Hey y'all, how you? I have. Hi. Wait, please. Thank you. Cheerios, taking this time and ending the stream. Okay, you guys. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and follow my social medias. The link is in my description and in my bio. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.